I'm ready for questions.
How was day one?
Day one was good. We're light years ahead of where we were at the end of spring. After day 15 of the spring game, really light years away ahead of assignment, alignment, execution. Still a lot of mistakes, but light years. Lining up fast, communicating. It was good to see. We got a little bit tired. Probably giving those guys off those 3 days or 4 days before we reported. We got some guys went home. They got to get a little bit acclimated, but that's what camp's for. You want them to strain, you want them to push. I thought it was a good day.
Some of them, like you said, tired. Is this hot compared to Athens right now?
It's hot for me because I've been here 7 months. If I was in Athens, it's hot, but if I was in Athens, I'd probably be fully sweating and my strip would be soaking wet. But I think it's all relative. It's the climate you're in. It's hot, definitely hot here, and the altitude we're in, a little bit of shorter breath. But we pushed them. We taxed them. We two-spot. We had guys cramping, but we got to get to that point, and we got to be able to go farther. We want them to feel what it feels like in the fourth quarter when they're tired, and realize that we can go a little bit harder. And we're getting there. Not where I want to be, but it was better.
How far back are Kevon Cartwright?
Well, first of all, Kevon Cartwright, it was good to see him come out and do individual. And I thought he looked smooth, running his routes, good ball skills. He has tremendous energy. When we do our walkthroughs in the morning, as far as assignments, he's got them down almost 100%, which is very impressive, seeing a guy really didn't practice all spring. We're going to take it slow with Kevon. We got a long season. It's a long time before the first game. We're going to make sure that when he's out there, he's able to play 100%, and he's got full confidence in his ankle. But I'm feeling very positive about him. Jake Biddick, having a little bit of a setback last week. We're just going to hold him for precautionary reasons. He got some mental reps in the walkthrough a little bit. Obviously, new staff, new system, missed spring, missed the first day. We need to get him out there at the center, but at the same time, it's only the first practice, so we got to be smart as coaches. And he's frustrated, but we got to make sure he's 100% so we don't put him at risk where he could have a major setback.
What was Jake's setback?
A little issue in the shoulder. Okay.
All of your freshmen reported, except for it looked like Max McDonald. Can you give us an update?
Yeah, Max McDonald is going to gray shirt and report in January. But all the other freshmen did a nice job. Lost, really lost, but we got some good-looking bodies. Braylon Scott's a good-looking body, very long. Justin Nunez is a thick, good-looking body for an inside offensive lineman. So Lofi is a good-looking body. We got to put some weight on him. But the running backs are good-looking kids. But they're lost. I really can't judge those kids until they've had a few practices under their belt and give them a chance to understand what's going on, and they get to play a little football.
Quarterbacks seem to show the leadership you want them to grow during the summer.
Yeah. I talked about the growth. Really, I was saying the whole team, but especially Nick Stevens. I thought he did a very nice job of leadership, command of the huddle. Calling the plays, knowing where to go with the ball, and we weren't perfect in everything, but a nice job. Coleman and Craig did a nice job too. I thought Nick just did a little bit better. And J.C. Robles, ahead of where I thought he would be as a freshman, but he still lost. So just hope, basically talk to them. Don't get frustrated. You're way ahead of where I think you are. Just stay the course, and got to learn tonight in film study. And then, the hard part about a freshman is day one, you got all these plays, and you go look at film, and you get it corrected, and then the next day you're running a whole new set of plays, with your second day of installation. And sometimes they forget about what they went over when you come back and run them. So, you got to be dedicated to keep studying and keep preparing. But I think JC's got the right mindset.
You said it many times, but to reinforce, to what extent is that competition still open?
The quarterback you're talking about, yeah, it's still open because at the end of the day, it's a guy that is going to be able to get us in the right play, is an accurate thrower, can make good decisions, can take care of the football, and he's got to be a guy that everybody believes in. And we're going to see that as camp goes on. I think it'll show itself. Nick probably had the better day today, but it was day one. Okay, and we're in shorts. When we start playing football in more team situations, I want to see who can move the football with the team. But you know, it's still a competition. When I know, you know, I'll let the team know, and then you guys will know. But when I'm 100% sure, I'll name one. Right now, it's still competition.
Out in Las Vegas, you said you would like to name that starter after the second scrimmage, if at all possible.
Yes.
It's a soft deadline, but do you think that helps them, give them something to shoot for, a target date?
Well, yeah, I haven't said that target date with them. They might have read an article you wrote, but you know, you'd like, because usually after the second scrimmage, you got a couple practices, then you're getting into prep work, and when you start getting into prep work for the opponent, you know, it's hard to split reps with the first team, but. You know, if I know after the first scrimmage, we are going to, it's our 11th practice, the first scrimmage, I name it there, but the soft deadline is the second scrimmage, and, you know, hopefully we know by then, but if we don't, then we might have to carry it into some game action. I'd rather not do that, but we'll see.
Do you feel it gives them like a sense of urgency, or should they already have that anyway in your mind?
In my mind, they should have it. Each guy should be carrying, really every guy should be carrying himself like they're a starter, preparing like they're a starter. Every rep's an opportunity to prove that they got a chance to be the guy. That's how they got to approach. And even when after I name the starter, we got to all approach it that way. We got to keep trying to get better every day. You know, we're going to sign somebody next year and then the next year, and you never know what's going to happen. You got to keep working.
You know, the impression is from afar, your demeanor and your role in practice really hasn't changed that much, has it, for Georgia?
No, not really. I got to be myself. So sometimes I get a little bit into practice. I got to realize that I'm not the main coach, and we got other coaches. And sometimes when the head coach says something, it means a little bit more to a kid when the position coach is young. But I got to be myself, and I truly believe that if you're who you are and you're real and you're genuine, that's when you can build trust. You know, if you try to be somebody you're not, not sometimes, really kids are going to be able to see right through it. So I'm going to be who I am, be demanding. I believe we got to push these guys. I believe we got to take them to some places they've never been. You know, if we truly want to get where we want to go, and you know, we know where that most is.
Compared to the guys that I noticed weren't on roster that were last year, Von Riddick, Jordan Finley. Can you give us a status update on them?
Those two guys have received a medical DQ.
Hardship.
However you say it, medical hardship. Jordan is still involved. He's going to be helping Coach Friend with the offensive line. He was out here. And Riddick, he's going to be helping Coach Ellers with operations. They're still involved with the program. They're at every meeting. They're part of this football team. But physically, they weren't going to be able to perform their senior year because of injuries and surgeries. So we decided to medical.
So they're still on scholarship, but it doesn't count against your 85. So where does that put your numbers at in terms of scholarship?
That's a secret I got that I can't tell you.
It's below 85. It's 85 at least.
It might
or
be
below.
87. I don't know.
No, it can't be that.
Compared to
Go ahead. You're waiting.
compared to the spring,
Take over.
compared to the
This
spring,
guy hogs it.
compared to the spring, did you like the tempo and pace they brought today on day one?
There's no question. That was the first thing I really talked about. We were light years ahead of where we were in the spring, and it's because there's some comfortability in the system, in the coaches. They expect how we want each drill ran, and they're doing a nice job of that. But the tempo was a lot better. We got to keep improving. But you know, I told them this morning after the walkthrough, you know, about level 1 in spring, we were level 4 the walkthrough. I thought the same thing today.
How good do you feel this group of running backs can be? Dalen, and Sosa, and J.O.?
Well, there's some talent at the running back position. You know, Sosa obviously has the most experience, and Sosa has been healthy, and what I've seen him on tape, I believe he can play and be a very good running back in this league. Dalen's new, transfer, but if any indication of the spring, of how he's going to run the ball in the fall, I think he's going to have a lot of success because I said in the spring, pound for pound, I think he's one of the toughest guys on the football team. J.O. has some of the size that we like. He did some nice things in the spring before he hit his knee, hurt his knee. So, you know, those three guys are doing a nice job. We're in shorts today. It's hard to tell a running back in shorts, but they did a nice job as far as assignments and leadership. And nobody had their head down. They're sitting there lining up. They got a rotation. We're going to have to play more than one back. You know, you play football and college football, and you plan on being physical and running the ball. You know, you're going to have some nicks, and we got to have more than one running back ready.
Is Dawkins big enough to be part of that physical element?
I believe so by the way he practiced in the spring. There was nothing shy about him. He's very physical, very tough. And I think he's going to run 30